Hey guys, back with another hard Magnus video here, and this is my first video on the Kaiser. I've been playing this for a couple weeks now, sort of getting the hang of it, and this was my best run. He finally got to 205, so we got a little bit of an extra node slot here. The damage is actually pretty good. The burst is pretty good. Unfortunately, Kaisers do need a little bit more node slots, need more skills maxed to max out their damage, which is nice. So definitely, you can feel the damage getting stronger as you unlock 205 compared to previous runs. Kaiser actually got a pretty decent buff. Now I would say they're not, they're in a better place, but they really shine as a tank. Really, they are very tanky. I'm in defensive stance for this entire run. I highly recommend it. Just because you don't take any dot damage when you're standing outside the force field. And if you do get hit, those are ones. Like, those are minuscule. They do nothing. So definitely highly recommend defensive stance as a Kaiser for hard Magnus. It makes it a lot easier. And you barely use any PEs. Like right there, I got hit and the bleed damage is once, right? So that is, I got hit again and the bleed damage is 12,000. So even if I got hit twice and it stacks, it's nothing compared to what it would be normally for other classes. As you can see, I do use the ancestral, their map clearing ability. It's very similar to Nightwalkers and Cygnus classes. It's an iframe, so I use it for every dash sequence. And when I'm in morph phase-ish, whatever it's called, I'm teleporting in and out, right? Pretty convenient and helpful when I'm avoiding the dashes, and right there I use the iframe to avoid the dash. Lines up perfectly every single time. It's on a 30-second cooldown, so basically every dash sequence can be immune. Just make sure I'm positioning it and making him dash in the correct direction. So about 2 minutes into the fight, he's just under 50% down, right? I don't use too many all cures or anything. The slow isn't super effective or detrimental to the clearing of the run because I can teleport all the time, which is very nice. And I think one of the things about Kaiser is their damage is good, not great. When their burst is down, their V skill is very strong, but when their cooldowns are off cooldown, their offense is pretty lackluster. So you can see about 2.5 minutes in, it's getting down to about 40%. I don't have the morph. I'm not a morph, whatever you call it, transformation anymore. So the damage is okay. Got back into it. And right here is kind of where the fight usually picks up, right? The last 20%. So nothing crazy right here. I'm just trying to make sure I'm positioning them in the right places. And the cooldowns are back up right there. And you see my HP got pretty low right there, but wasn't too big of an issue. Teleport out and in, super convenient mobility. Makes it a lot of fun, to be honest. Getting used to this class was challenging. Since their attack speed is so fast, I'm really just spamming their skills, their Giga Wave, their Giga skill, and it kind of gets me in weird positions with teleporting. But as you can see, I'm standing outside the force field for a long period of time, taking all that damage, and really it didn't even scare me. That's the amazing thing about Kaiser. You can afford to stand outside the force field for a long time without being punished, really. So really the only thing you have to worry about is dodging the orbs, surviving those, and you're not going to use too many PEs. You're not going to really get worried about dying too often. So about 4 minutes into the fight, bringing him down, I got hit right there once, right on the bleed damage. Nothing even to worry about. Just crazy how good their defense is. And so I'm positioning him to dash back and forth into the middle. I'm standing outside the force field. My HP is not even going down at all. And so the fight is about to end close to here. Kind of a scary situation right there. I got hit by poison. But it's about 4.5 minutes. And I'm going to finish him off right here. The field is pretty clear, so I'm really just avoiding that dash, teleporting in and out, and I'm going to finish him off right here. So that was a the cleanest run I've ever done on Kaiser. It's never like that. I usually die 1 or 2 times, and that's usually where it gets challenging. But as you can see, under 5 minutes, pretty solid for Kaiser. Thanks for watching.